So allow me to oversimplify how the internet works for you with this picture. See your picture up there? It says you. That's you. That's your computer, whether it be phone, tablet, whatever. But we're going to use a computer. That's your computer. When you connect to the internet, your computer connects to your internet service provider. When you search for a website, it goes from you to your internet service provider to some random internet server on the internet, and then from there it goes to where it needs to go. Now, let's say you want to connect to your bank. If your bank is not on the same internet service provider as you are, it has its own internet service provider. So it goes from you to your internet service provider to random internet servers to your bank's ISP to your bank. Do you see how this works? Yeah. So, and if your internet provider and you and like your IRA are on the same internet service provider, it goes from you to your internet service provider to your IRA. That's how the internet works in a nutshell. So, that being said, now that you understand this, I want you to explain to me how a tunnel works on the internet. It doesn't. The only way this would work was if you go all the way up there, grab you, run a line all the way down and around and plug into your bank. That's a tunnel. That's not how the internet works. So there's no such thing as a tunnel. Your data is encrypted if you're using your own computer, or if you put the extra layer of a VPN in, that's fine. But your data is encrypted. And so it goes from you to your internet service provider to random internet services, your bank or whatever website's internet provider to that location. That's not a tunnel. That's just encryption. Can people see it? Yeah. Can they decrypt it? Maybe, maybe not. Is it a tunnel? No, because a tunnel would run from you to your bank directly, nothing else involved. So don't let these VPN companies fool you in saying that they create a virtual tunnel that's impenetrable and no one can see what you're doing, because it's bullshit. Your internet service provider can see what you're doing. They might not be able to see the individual packets that's coming through because they're coming all from the same location. But if all of your data is coming from the same location, I can assure you your internet service provider knows damn well what you're doing. And it goes the other way too. So if if you are using a VPN, it would go from you to your internet service provider to the VPN server, and then wherever it needs to go from there. And then the back data coming back to you is going to come from here, go to the VPN server, and then go to you. No one's being fooled by this. Is it encrypted so you can't be seen? Yes. Is it a true tunnel? No. And in my opinion, every one of these companies here are not a VPN. They are just GUI'd up, over glorified proxy servers. And let me show you what a proxy server is and what it does. Yeah, go away. VPNs and proxy servers. Both VPNs and proxies give you greater privacy by allowing you to hide your IP address and make it basically appear like you're somewhere else. Wait, but if proxies have been around forever, which they have, like 30 some odd years, why are VPNs around? Because, well, someone saw, oh, we'll just remarket proxy service, call it a VPN, charge money for it, and everyone will fall for it. So let me show you this. That's my IP address. That routes into my web server, don't worry, but that's my IP address. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to turn this on, and that's iTop's VPN. It says I'm connected to Los Angeles. And we'll refresh this page and see what it says. It says I'm in Los Angeles. Great. Let me show you a piece of reality. Let's turn this off, minimize it. Let's go into my settings, and let's use my proxy server. Let's do this. That's a proxy server address. Let's turn this on. Note the IP address 204. We're going to save it. We're going to minimize it. We're going to go back to what is my IP address. And refresh. It took a little bit longer, but there you go. It says I'm in Chicago now. And I didn't even use a VPN. You know what I used? A proxy server. And if I take that proxy server off, save, go back to here, resubmit. Look, I'm just saying, all of those fake VPNs are just over glorified, GUI'd up proxy servers and they charge you an ungodly amount of money for it, stop paying for it. Trust in the technology that is in your computer. You have an HTTPS connection, you have the padlock. Most of the time you don't need a VPN unless you're doing nefarious things that you don't want people to see. The only time a VPN or proxy server is really good for is if you want to watch regionally location blocked content. So if you want to watch, British comedy and it's only available in England, use a proxy server and go there. Same with France or anything else. Other than that, there's no need to hide your IP address. Just my opinion. The only justifiable reason I can think of to hide your IP address is you're about to start some crap and you don't want to be traced, or you're about to do things you shouldn't be doing, or maybe you're cheating on your spouse. I don't know. I can't think of a legitimate reason why you need to hide your IP address. Maybe you're rich and you don't want people to know where you live. Okay, I'll buy that one. Maybe you're doing it because again, that's just my opinion. Take it as you will. But those VPN services that I showed you before are not true VPNs. They're just overglorified, GUI'd up software or GUI'd up proxy servers. And like I said, I seen one of them was charging $11.99 a month for that. That's just insane.